What did you do? What I'm trained to do.
So he killed the pregnant? So what is he doing there with the gun?
His girlfriend told him to go there. And then the shooting started happening to make it look like
Why you had to get out the window though?
it wasn't him. His girlfriend called and said she was relapsing. Meet me at the hotel. When you get there, the gun was already shooting. So he was set up to make it look like he assassinated the president.
Don't touch me like that, Mom.
Pay attention.
Mom.
Pay attention.
Mom.
I don't know.
I'm not. Mom. I'm sorry. Yo, how funny would it be if Lizette no buy the lingerie and they dead don't come? Because they don't know the date. Yo, I'm done. I'm going to do that. Oh my, we seen Zachary tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
The backyard again. Welcome to the backyard again. Remember that show? The backyard again.
This motherfucker dead ass. He blocked any Muslim people from coming into the United States. I'm dead ass. Like protesting with JFK. Even if you have a visa, visas like you're from that country, but you have a visa from either school, because a lot of countries, you could be a doctor in Iraq, but over here when you come here, you're not a doctor. The license is not valid. So then they become like a fucking nurse. So what they do is they get a visa so they could come and work here and pay for school so they could be considered a doctor so they could work in other countries. So he wound up saying Muslims are not allowed to come back here. He put an executive order meaning for Congress. He said it with his words to say, Muslim is not a race. It's a religion. Did you know that? There's no Muslim people. There's not a race. It's not Puerto Ricans. Muslim is a religion. You got white, you got black. You ever seen black people when they go to jail, they become Muslim? You've seen white, blonde hair, blue eye that become a Muslim. It's a belief, like a Christian. So he believed that Muslim people, I don't give a fuck if you was in Africa or where you were from Cuba and you became a Muslim, you can't come here.
And they letting him do that?
Who's to stop him? He's the president. He ran over Congress' head.
I'm gonna get assassinated.
And someone wrote, the most terrorist group in the world is the United States. You got more terrorists in the United States that shoot up schools and shoot up this and shoot up churches and that call them mentally ill. But if anybody does that in any other country, they consider a terrorist. No, you're a terrorist. So Iran, what they said is, you know what?
So he banned Muslims from coming to the United States?
From 7 different countries. People
Wait, what?
from 7 different countries. So like Iran can't come here. People from over there can't come here. The shit is that just it's kind of like Jewish. A lot of people don't like Jews neither because they don't believe in Jesus. They don't believe. They think that the Messiah is gonna come. They don't believe who Jesus was. Another man. So what he's doing is he's putting it so that Muslim can't come and then the Mexican can't come. So Iran said, you know what? Since we can't get there, y'all Americans can't come here. get all your politics people the fuck out my country. United States citizens are not allowed to come to my country. So let's just say your mother was born in Iran and she came over here, had you just like Mexico. Now she got to go back to Iran. You can never go visit your mother. You're a U.S. citizen. You're born here. But Iran said if my people can't come, you can't come to my country now. That started some shit. People like nobody want to go to Iran. Keep playing with Iran. Keep playing with them.
Partridge, but I couldn't spare another second, so I ran down the stairs and snuck out of the service entrance.
Why are you sleep with a gun? Why take it? Someone found you with it.
It helps find who did this and who took Becky. Every gun has a story.
What did you do with it? So that's
That's the gun that shot the president.
I'm in big trouble, right?
Rebecca Flynn, born January 17th, 1982, freelance graphic designer, works out of a shared space on 9th Street, attends AA meetings at a church on Florida Avenue. It's where we met.
She's an alcoholic?
Cocaine.
You're an alcoholic?
I have an addiction, but not to drugs or alcohol.
When was the last time you saw her?
Thursday morning. You know her for how long? 3 months?
I know you love this girl, but I have to ask, is there any chance she was involved in setting you up?
No. I'm trained to detect lying, and all that aside, I know her. I know she would never do that to me. Never. She's in trouble. Someone grabbed her to lure her to that hotel. They knew I would come for her. Someone has her. Someone professional who kills for a living, who's good enough to do it with a remote sniper rifle.
Someone like you? That's what you mean, right? Someone like you? Quinn.
I need to find Becky before they decide she's disposable, and she's a nice person. I need to find her.
Okay, so we find her, connect the dots, find out who she talked to, where she went.
I'm going to. No, you stay here. There's no way in hell.
You're the most wanted man in America. The FBI has sketches of you everywhere. You stay here. You do not move. You do not leave this office. Huck, look at me. Look at me. Do not leave this office. The FBI sketch is based on one individual's description on what is being described thus far as a person of interest in the events surrounding the shooting of President Grant and Britta Kagan. For further details of the investigation, I'd like to turn the podium over to the Attorney General and her team of investigators. David?
The sketch is the result of an eyewitness who saw the suspect with the red hoodie pull the fire alarm on the 8th floor. We're going through hotel security footage now to look for leads. Facial recognition software is being used to seek a match with every record available.
I'm leaving the cabinet briefings and the White House schedule on your desk. Also, the minutes from yesterday's NSA meetings. I figure I would patch you into the White House for any intel updates.
Don't bother.
Just because President Langston, I'm sorry, just because that woman kicked you out of your office doesn't mean you can't move to another office in the White
I
House.
have another office, Mary. You're standing in it, and I'm not leaving here until President Grant, the only president of this great nation, leaves his hospital bed. Are you getting that?
No,
Mary.
that's your home phone. I don't answer your home phone. Because unlike you, I still work at the White House.
Hello, Mrs. Novak? No, I'm not at work. Yes, Yes, I know with everything that's going on, you would think they need me, but they don't. So I have time to talk to my very favorite mother-in-law. Yes, I hope the president pulls through too. No, James isn't here right now. He's at work. Yeah, they need him at work. Did you want me to give him a message? His next visit, I don't know, probably not for a while. He was just up there last weekend. James did not come and visit you and his dad this past weekend. No. I guess that's my mistake, but yes. I'll have him call as soon as he gets back home.
I'm standing in your cubicle. Where are you?
My dad's having one of those days where he thinks I'm his Uncle Christoph.
I'm sorry to hear that. Anything I can do?
No, it's okay with you though. I think I'll spend the night here.
Of course. Yeah. Whatever you need.
Thanks.
Bye.
James, David, hey, what happened to you?
What do you mean?
You told me last night you found something in Ohio, but you didn't say what it was. Now you're not returning my calls. Is it something about Citron?
Look, I really can't talk about this right now.
Why?
Because it's complicated, especially in light of this.
The assassination attempt.
I know that sounds vague, but you just have to trust me.
Fine. But if it has anything to do with the president getting shot, anything at all,
You'll be the first to know. Madam President, I am humbled and truly honored to stand before the first female president of these United States.
Very kind.
Ma'am, I'm not one to speak out of school, but, oh well, hell. Excuse my French. We both know if I'm breathing, I'm speaking out of school, but it's my pure belief you didn't get your proper due as VP.